Peace. I can hear you.
All right, bet. Perfect. All right. Thank you for coming on tonight because you are actually the first episode I officially have on the Rolling Pin podcast for real. From my session with you being on your show. So I uploaded your audio first. So we back around to you again. I'm circling back around. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I am honored.
Yeah. No, it's all good. Hey, so tonight we in a different place than we were the first episode because the first episode we were talking about art. This is still art related, but now we jumping into sports cards and how they could be
Yeah.
perceived as art related. You know what I mean? And uh we talk about that. You know, do you use them? Do you buy sports cards as an investment? Do you do it as a hobby? It's different reasons why you could do that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And uh I wondered, like, so you just recently got a couple, right?
Well, man, it's funny because you posted, I guess it was the thing Gary V posted about where wrestling cards are underrated. And so, yeah, when I was younger, it's funny because, before I got on here,
Shout
I
out to
was
Gary Vee.
busting out all of these things I used to collect. I used to collect baseball mainly. But like I'm looking through and it's like, man, I don't remember even buying some of this stuff. Like
Right.
but it's been years since like my parents are moving, so I'm starting to find these things I collected.
That's
But
good.
yeah, I looked at the post and I'd always kind of looked at wrestling cards, but I haven't collected in years. But when you posted that, I got the itch, and so like yeah, I started to buy stuff.
You know what? You know what's giving me the itch right now? What's giving me the itch right now is the Rocks card, his rookie card at the University of Miami. Miami's selling for $46,000. 40 was it
That
$46,100? You know what I mean?
yeah.
And
Well,
that poses the question
did
of how far does this really go? You know what I mean? And by the way
now did that
it looks like
yeah,
it's going far.
did that actually sell?
It did. It sold today. Well, whenever people see this video or this audio, so they can check it
Okay.
out. They can check it out. It's dated because the Rock is on the Rock's page. You know what I mean? I just put that
Yeah.
up. We'll put that up there for them to look at. Audio people, y'all
Yeah.
gotta go on Instagram or whatever and type that in. But it's sold 46,100 for the PSA 10 University of Miami rookie card. Rock, uh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Now I see a lot of cards, and they've got these outrageous price tags, and I but I don't actually see sold on them. So I'm wondering. I think in terms of thinking about it, it's kind of a newer market, or it is a newer market. You know,
Yeah,
um,
yeah. To your point, I think it is still early.
the which is cool. It's a cool time to kind of get into them. But I was thinking about them. In sports, it kind of makes sense their values. It's usually those early rookie cards.
Hmm.
It's a time thing. And then they'll do the special cards like autograph or this or that.
Yeah, I recently.
That the
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah, the values like it makes sense, right? Um, in wrestling, it's different because I'll see things that say rookie card, but it's not like really wrestling doesn't really work that way.
Well, they have it like I think they just use I think they use rookie just for consistency purposes to make sure people even on the outside are familiar with what they're talking about. You know what I mean? If it was niche like that, then nobody would probably get into it. But I do have I recently purchased a Big E rookie card, and I think it's going to be going up in value based on what Big E's career is. But it's just something to see. You
So
know what I mean?
yeah,
Um,
what year is that
you said what?
card? What
I
year is that
I
card?
don't even know what year. I gotta make sure I take a look at the year again. I'm gonna look at it in detail when I get it. But I just do it also because like I want to make sure you just invest into it a little bit more. You know what I mean? Now we watching Big E in a different light. You know what I mean? Versus having a dull out of wrestling. now you're looking at it like, oh, let's see what Big E does now that I have it. I mean, it's just like it's just
Yeah. Well, I've been thinking about it
engaged.
probably. Yeah, I've been probably thinking about it too much. But so there's the differences. The other difference is in sports, the players just get older. They
Mm-hmm.
retire. Um, the I think wrestling cards. If you were to compare the stock market, they're what cryptocurrency is.
Like that alternate form of the dollar bill.
Because um, a lot of the wrestling players die young, and, yeah, we lose a lot of them, and that affects the value of the cards. A lot more, and a lot more erratically than in especially when you're talking about signature cards.
Yeah,
Um,
death always. I think that death always affects like anything and any in that way. You
but
know what I
think
mean? Um,
think about how many wrestlers pass, too soon. Luke Harper recently, um, and it's I don't know. It's really I've grown really fascinated about it. So I'm surrounded by my former sports cards,
let's take a look at a couple. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at a couple.
thinking I'm gonna flip those sports cards because I don't really have as much interest in them. I stopped collecting those when I started the PSA 10 and all that. I lost interest.
Yeah,
But wrestling's new. But yeah, I
yeah.
posted the other day
There
as
we
far as
go.
like wrestling cards. Balls Mahoney. I like
I
the
didn't get an
autograph
opportunity to even
cards.
watch Balls Mahoney.
Yeah. But yeah,
Rest in,
that wasn't rest in peace.
rest in peace, Balls Mahoney.
But
That's a nice
you
card though.
know,
Is that so? That was autographed.
yeah, these are cool. But
Mm,
Leaf, I guess I saw some 2020 versions. I'm learning about the sets and everything, but
that's dope.
they do these signature editions and they get I think they're pretty cool. And so I'm looking at those a lot. I just like them. Then the Blue Meanie. Of course,
Yeah, that's dope. Blue Mean. So that's not is that the same is that the same like grade? That's not the same graded card. That's not the same company. That's like a different company. I'm sure
no,
it's
it's
like
the same one.
uh,
Yeah, like I said, I've been looking at those because I like them. I like
awesome.
the way they've done them.
Yeah, it's like a Polaroid effect on the front. You know what I mean? Like you know how those old cameras used to have it. They take the picture and the photo slides out.
Yeah,
That's what it
so
looks like.
that's the
Polaroid.
2014 set.
You
But
Kodak moment. Blue Meanie.
but yeah, I'm just starting to get into them, and
That's awesome. That's an awesome
I
purchase. They
picked that
wrestlers.
guy up.
And
So
these are
that's
actually these cards are wrestlers that aren't even talked about in today's time. You know what I mean? Think about
well,
that.
that's the other thing.
Like
Well, if you talk to old school heads,
right.
if
Yeah.
you talk to the real nerds.
Hmm.
Well, okay, and here's the other difference is the WWE network. So
What about the WWE network?
in sports, you don't really have a other sports, you don't really have a database like that. Like I started with WrestleMania 1 and I'm watching them all the way through.
Hmm.
And so you're watching them
From
and you're
one
appreciating,
from one on.
yeah.
That's cool.
And but you get to appreciate them and rediscover no matter how old you are. So
So
kids, if they have the WWE network, might be going through those old matches, some of them, and then they're discovering and they're becoming fans of
let me ask
like
you this.
some of these old cats.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. What do you think it would take for the market to shift in a way to increase the demand to rise the price of these sports cards
I think it's happening.
right now currently?
I think I mean what Vince McMahon did with wrestling is insane. and I think he made it his life's work to make wrestling valuable. I'm taking this out for the first time. I was scared. Yeah, the I forget what year that's from, but
yeah, that's an awesome
that's an
card.
older.
That
He's
don't,
on.
that don't,
He's
that
on
is.
my shirt.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's dope. He don't even have like a case around him, does he? You probably need to get a case for that of some sort.
No, I just took him out
Oh, okay,
because
but
I had him shipped to me.
yeah, damn,
But
that's what's up.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
cool.
would.
Man. So what have you been collecting?
I got the big E one right now.
I blame you for all this, by the way.
Yeah,
I was,
hey, it's just something to
I
look
was
at though.
just,
It's just something to look at though, and it's something that just
nah,
invest to the art of it.
it,
You know what I mean? That and
it,
you know, overall.
it, it has made me happy. Like I have
Yeah,
pretty much my life is painting and my kids, and so it's nice to get a little obsessed with something else. Like especially, I guess the thing I usually collect are like vinyl records. Um, but
that's
that's
actually a
not.
good. That's good to collect too. Vinyl records are similar to what we're doing, just
Yeah,
a different game.
yeah. It's just not as fun as to do it online. Like the thrill of looking for records is really digging. Cards, I feel like it's a little more fun to watch them get posted and then
Man,
think, do I want that or not?
after I
Yeah.
seen that card with the Rock, so today, or whenever everybody hears this and sees this, man, that is enough for me to be like, yo, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That was like the
Yeah.
start. That was like low key to start of what we were talking about. That goes back to answer my question, like what is the need for the market? That purchase alone was something that was needed for the market to start looking at that a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, like I said, it's happening and
Yeah.
it is a large part the way like WWE built the empire,
Yeah.
including the network.
Mm-hmm.
But,
So
because
switching.
like
Oh,
I
go ahead.
said, yeah,
I want to
no,
actually, I actually wanted to zoom in on your actual art away from the cards, but go ahead though, because I know I was looking at I was looking at the stuff that you was painting. You had a Batman one, and then you had some more wrestling ones.
yeah.
You got
Well,
those.
wrestling.
You got those near. We can look at all of them for real. Just
Let me get the wrestling one.
we can call it because
That makes.
I can make sure I'm not missing my art of the day that I be doing squeezes all in one.
There you go. All right, let me grab a few.
Damn, that's a nice ass piece back there with the fucking crown.
I made that for my son.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. You just inspired me to make some for my son.
Yeah, well, what happened was it was his birthday, and God, I was so busy with work, I didn't have time to go buy a little background for his birthday. So I painted one.
Mhm.
All right. So yeah, man, these are the dudes I make.
I like how you use the blue backdrop. You know yours.
Yeah,
You have your canvases right now. They actually look like they will be good like cards. Like if you not like sports cards, away from that, but like greeting cards that you can like fold in half. You know what I mean? I can see like those being like a greeting card. Is they already the size of a greeting card? You know what I mean? Or some type of postcard situation. That's so
yeah,
awesome. Yeah.
yeah. Well, that series I started. It was New Year's last year, and it was funny because I started these, and I said, it's like, man, nobody's gonna buy these. I'm gonna I'm gonna collect these myself, probably. And then I started thinking, I'm like, well, that's not so bad. if I got if I got all these wrestling faces. But the thing is, like, the first week I put them out, I sold 10 of them like at once. And
You so wait, you duplicated it or like did you make duplicates or like how did that work? You painted the same thing over and over again? They were like a little bit different.
no, I just constantly make these.
Oh, I got you.
I don't know how many I've made.
Oh, not 10 of the same
Probably.
ones, but 10 of the 10 variety. That's,
Well, yeah,
I
like I
got you.
have 10 right here. So if
I
somebody
got you.
goes online and buys a block, then
All right. Makes sense.
yeah. But
Ooh, that's tough.
brother love.
I like the contrast on that. That's a good contrast. How did you get them so glossy like that on the front?
Oh, I put resin on mine,
Hey,
or just gloss. Yeah, it seals them and it makes them look slick.
yeah, I like that. That's fucking dope.
Yeah, and then Goldberg.
That actually looks like Burner too. This guy named
Yeah,
Burner. Yeah,
and Macho Man.
that's awesome.
Oh yeah,
My first wrestling piece was a Macho Man.
yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome though. That's nice.
But yeah,
Good
yeah.
collection.
I think that was part of like making those is because man, the people that to get them from me, and I'm so thankful that they do that they're into them. Um, they they're just they seem just as fanatical as I am about making them.
That's what's up. At
That's
least
cool.
you got a
Oh
nice
wait,
little base.
let me show you another one. Hang on. I just started these. Let's see if I can find them.
Fucking crown one that you did for your son is nice, man. For
Let's see. Sorry, I'm off camera. Trying to think of things to say.
real. Audio only listeners right now. He's grabbing
So we're not yes, I'm grabbing a bunch of things. Oh, that's right. You have this on audio.
Yeah, it's all good.
Be describing.
He's
But
back.
no, man. So what I did is I took 1986 baseball card design and I started to put wrestlers in them.
You
So,
fused them. You
you know,
fused them together.
yeah, it's a
That's a
mashup. So
unique
the
way.
giant,
That's a unique way of going about it. I like that.
so the Giants, King Kong Bundy. The first one I did was Andre. He sold right away,
The
and
Giants.
then
Yeah, the Giants with King Kong Bunny on the front.
so
You
I'm
know,
still working on them, but I'm doing all the Giants. Like I'm doing Giant Gonzalez,
yeah,
Kamala, the Ugandan Giant.
I like that.
So I'll keep going. I did
So you gonna do the whole team?
yeah, dude, and then
Oh,
uh, and then I did a mashup on an All-Star card. I don't know. I like that idea
yeah.
because like I said, I mean I've been doing sports art a while, and just because I collected these cards when I was a kid, but once you put wrestling into it, then it's another ball game.
I've been following you. Yeah, I've been following you too, and I've been seeing you supporting other artists too. So that's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Showing
man.
that
Well,
love.
that was that was inspired by what you were
You
doing,
ain't
man.
even.
So thank you.
Oh no, thank you. You know what I mean? We got more people on the same thing we on. You know what I mean? And get it
Yeah,
done a lot faster.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, people have been responsive to that, like good vibes. So
That's what it's all
I'm all
about.
for it.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's pretty much all I had. You know what I mean? I don't want to waste too much of your time. I want to get to editing and chopping this. I think we got a good, healthy conversation going around investing, hobbies, and the continuous creation of artwork.
There you go, man. Well,
Yeah.
thanks, man. Thanks
We'll
for
we'll we'll keep
checking
following.
in.
We'll keep following back up. You know what I mean? We'll see where things is at, seeing where things is going.
We'll see what. Yeah, man. Because I'm still running this through my art brain, I guess.
Yeah. You got an art hairstyle. I like that shit's cool. I like that.
Dude, it just happens, man.
You look like an artist, man.
You start hanging with the wrong people, and all all of a sudden you got paint all over your clothes, and yeah.
It's
But
all good.
I guess that's always been the appeal of wrestling. They're because as an artist, it's like I feel like it's kind of a carny lifestyle sometimes, like doing festivals and all the weird stuff I've done in my life. So I
What's
kind
up?
of relate.
Don't let that die out. But all right, man, we're gonna circle back up. I'm gonna hit you up later and send you this.
All right, man. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
All right.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace.